You know what I like? I like people when they're in their fierce, raw expression. Because I can feel how they're just spirit, whatever, is embodying them. And it's so fucking beautiful to me and inspiring because I want that. I want to live every moment as that free flow. And when people are in this really fierce place or emotional space, and that rawness is apparent, it reminds me of something so potent and beautiful and connecting to who the fuck we really are. There's been a pressure in me to bring that out of me. I witness people in that, and I'm like envious. Want that. And as it wakes up in me, and I feel myself flowing in that even more and not really caring how it's received or delighting in the performance aspect of it and the possibility of people being reactive to it. Something fun about that. I find myself more available to celebrate other people in that, and more magnetically drawn to people that are embodying that. Almost as if they are permission slips for me to be that more consistently. So thank you to everyone that just says, fuck it. I'm going to be whatever the hell this is, this moment, without my mind running the show and checking me. My hand's like doing this thing, but it's off camera. I like how my body just moves and I don't even realize it's moving sometimes. I've noticed lately there's been this really cool thing where I become unaware of the potential of people watching me, and I'm just in my expression. It probably appears crazy to some people, but like when I was on the plane flying to Maui, I had several moments where I suddenly realized I was totally like moving and lip syncing to my music, like in a, and, there's people sitting right next to me, and I just it didn't matter, or it wasn't even a conscious. It wasn't conscious at all. It was just, oh look, wow, I'm doing that thing, and I didn't even consider the impact, which I feel like it's a form of self-trust where I know that how could I possibly be impacting anyone in a negative way by being in my joy in their presence? Maybe I'm shaking the seed a little, maybe I don't know. I go, it doesn't matter in comparison to the free expression of that. I had some like probably like 9-year-old boy sitting next to me and his dad next to him. And he's just playing on his phone, this little video game. Like he probably didn't even care. But I kept noticing, and then I'm like, huh, do I stop? Like it wasn't an immediate stop. It was like, no, this is good. I'm gonna keep doing this. And I've been playing with that more and more, like dancing in public, singing in public has been an edge for me lately. I even did it with, I had a towel over my head because it was raining, so you couldn't see I had headphones. And I'm just like singing and dancing, and I'm like, this is literally what a crazy person looks like. Is like just singing and no care for who's around them, and I can, oftentimes the response I get is just people don't make eye contact with me, which maybe they wouldn't anyway. Sometimes I feel invisible. But my imagining, my mind starts to create stories like, oh no, they probably just think you're weird and they don't want to engage with you because they don't want to get trapped in some sort of uncomfortable situation talking to someone who is unpredictable. When if you actually engage with me one-on-one, I'm saying like so easy. Yeah. To connect with, I feel. I don't know. It's contextual, maybe. I think there's a part of me that wants people to like smile or like be happy about it, because I've been doing this for months now, just publicly dancing and singing, and I get like zero response. So maybe I'm trying to. I notice how like hyper vigilant I am looking at people around me for the most part. That that time on the plane is more of an anomaly, but it's happening more and more. I'm like, oh wow, I was just singing. Oh wow, I was just dancing. Like didn't even think about it. It just happened. My body's doing that more. It's just moving. Like, oh wow, look at this thing that my body's doing. Like I notice seconds later, and it has me questioning choice. Like, am I even choosing to do this, or is it just happening and then I'm noticing it as I let go of the mind making the choices? It's my interpretation of what's going on for me. But yeah, I think something in me is like looking for a reaction, or wanting to understand myself, or looking for external permission slips to keep going, to keep pushing the edge, to feeling more and more free. Because in those moments of public expression, I feel free. I think it's similar to why I share in this way. There's a freedom I experience in it, of like, I don't know, just I'm going to be this, whatever this is, and I'm going to let people see it, and it feels like I'm not hiding in ways that maybe I have before. But yeah, I think I would be cool for like someone to just celebrate what I'm doing. It happens a lot online. I feel like a sense of celebration from people. Give me those likes and hearts and comments. Yeah, celebration time. Sometimes I just break it down to that, all this idea of attention seeking and blah, blah, blah. It's like, what if I just want to celebrate? And I like doing that with other people. So I share something, someone responds in a appreciative way, a celebratory way, and then it's just this beautiful experience. That simple. And gratitude's like fucking thing. It's so obvious and talked about, but it's like, yeah, really living in that space with so many people and with myself here and there, when I'm not in like survival fears and shit, because those have been up a lot lately. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, I want to live in gratitude. I like when people join me in it. It's fun. It's fun to dance and sing. I feel great, and I feel like it would be another level, um, if people on the street are just like, yeah, fuck yeah, there you are. That's awesome. When I see people doing that kind of stuff, I smile. I feel like, thank you. Thank you for being you, so I can give myself a little more permission to be me. Thank you for showing me what it looks like to live in joy, so I can give myself a little more permission to do the same. Thank you for embodying freedom, so I know what it looks like. And I think for a while it was more triggering than inspiring, to some degree, maybe dependent on context, but I would see someone so alive in their expression, and I'm like, fuck you. I want that. How do you do it? It's not fair. And as I do it more, I'm like, fuck yeah, you're awesome. I want to celebrate you. I want to celebrate me. I want to celebrate life. And that feels like a momentum I want to be a part of. Moving from that contracted, envious space to that expansive, celebratory space of gratitude. That's how I want to live.